How frequently do people notice when someone's nipples are visible through their clothing? I've had friends that went braless a lot and I didn't think it was a big deal. But unfortunately your eyes just pick it up. All I do is stare at people's nipples. There isn't a nipple that won't meet my gaze. I'm a fan of the sausage, but let me tell you, if a woman's nipples are visible, you'll notice every time. Always. I don't see how you could not notice. There's a girl where I work who frequently doesn't wear a bra and my buddy and I always notice. 60 of the time, I notice all the time. Wedding photographer here. I notice a lot, but clone stamp is a beautiful thing. People notice immediately, as it is entirely visible in your peripheral vision. Seriously, you don't even have to break eye contact, and your brain will highlight the hell out of it. Mine always seem to poke through my t-shirts below, so I avoid light colors in case. I call it the Rachel Green. Friends fans know what I'm talking about. Often, I notice it with my own nipples as a man, and I notice it with other people's nipples whether they are men or women. It's just sticking out in a way that really informs your eye that this is not like the surrounding material. I'm not going to comment on it because God knows if I had control of my own nipples I'd rather they didn't poke out and were just flat and smooth. But nature designed some of us with more notable nipples, as it were. This comment section is making me self-conscious as I suffer from CHNS constantly hard nipples syndrome. Back in my braless days, women would approach me to say they could see through my shirt, and would actually get offended when I said that nipples are nothing to be ashamed of. I'm sure men saw too, but at least they never grilled me about it. I hardly wear a bra. Nipples poke, they pucker, it is what they do. People have eyes. I see dudes wearing shirts with their nipples poking. Let us braless girlies poke in peace please. Especially because summer is coming and bras are uncomfortable as fuck. Also sweaty. Men notice. We don't comment because then women may stop that behavior. As a man and amateur bodybuilder, my chest is pretty prominent and sticks out. It's almost impossible for my nipples to not show even in loose clothing. Everyone notices and they are lying if they say they don't. It's weird how everyone is talking about female nipples and not saying anything about guys' nipples, which just FYI are often visible. I wouldn't know. If I don't notice, I don't notice, but when I notice, I notice. When people talk to me and not making eye contact, I know there is something trespassing down there. I often notice, but am never offended. This is an interesting question that touches on both social norms and personal awareness. It'd be intriguing to see how much attention people actually pay to this in various situations. What are your thoughts or experiences?